nice like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit is just different. Fuck yeah. Fuck. All that shit is affiliation. All that shit is affiliations like a motherfucker. That's why. If you grow up in Cali, you picking a side. I don't give a damn. That's something you doing. Unless your parents keep you fucking sheltered, which some do. Bro. Some parents keep they children sheltered, bro. But for the most part, bro, 98% of them, you picking a side. I'm gonna let
okay, we're gonna talk about that too.
I tell people like this, bro. I tell people like this too. I tell a lot of people from Texas, bro, because Texas and Cali are very similar in a lot of different ways. But I tell a lot of my Texas people, bro, if I took 20 niggas that was born and raised in Texas and never been to Cali ever, if I took 20 of y'all, I promise, like, I'm only bringing back 5, man. Or I might bring back like all of y'all, but fucking only 5 is gonna stay. You know
but what about like as far as like going on some like, okay, we want to go visit like some tourist attractions, like
you gonna love it.
But I've heard like mixed reactions. I've heard like you're saying you gonna love it, but I've also heard people say, man, you finna go over there and get jacked.
I mean,
like we trying to go visit the. We finna go visit the Minister Society's fucking.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's not a tourist attraction. That's a neighborhood, nigga.
So we can't go.
No, the fuck it is not.
Doughboy's house.
Like
we trying to go visit Doughboy's house.
Them is neighborhoods,
like some sick clubs or some shit. You know,
like the shit you see on TV, bro. Like when you see on Minister Society and Boys in the Hood and fucking all them movies, bro. Them is neighborhoods. Like this is somebody's neighborhood. This is active gang territory. Now, again, you're more than welcome to go over there. You're more than welcome. Go for it. You know what I'm saying?
Stick out like a sword. They gonna know your ass ain't from the block, bro.
I'm talking about like, nigga, as soon as you step out the vehicle, bro, it's on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like these people.
I don't even think I would want to step out. It just depends where I was going. Like maybe if I was going to like,
but it's also to the
a
point,
store or something. You know what I'm saying? Like to
but it's
buy
also
some clothes. Maybe I'll step out. But
in California, gang culture is so unique that you can't even drive by, dog. You can't just drive down this road and we ain't never seen this car before, bro.
Hell yeah.
And we ain't never seen this nigga before. I mean, you can. You can. For sure, you can. But I will definitely not be that guy.
So out of all your years living there, you never like, I know you've been to the hood a few times while you live there.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. Like again, like I was active in my motherfucking day. My mom was.
Grew up like in a good neighborhood.
No, he grew up in Orange County.
Yeah, I grew up in Orange County.
But they were still thugging it out there in Orange County. He didn't get the LA portion of it, but they were still.
I think that people get it misconstrued because of the movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the MTV shows and shit
all
like
that.
The way
shit.
you explain it, it sounds like the movies is pretty spot on, bro.
You know what I'm
the
saying?
way you're explaining that shit.
Like I come from the 90s.
You might not even want to swing the block unless somebody know you.
Unless you know shit.
God. No, seriously. Now,
so we're going to need an actual tourist.
Now, look. We're
going to need a
tour guide. You can't get on a tour guide.
But this is for certain areas. This ain't just for the state of California. This is for certain areas. Like,
Crenshaw.
Say if we want to go to Compton. Like,
we probably ain't going.
Stay the fuck away from them places, man. If you don't got no fucking... If you don't got no family,
I'm thinking like, man, let's go to a club or some shit.
I ain't trying to go to
hell no.
So if we want to hit up a club in Cali, like, what's our best option? Like to have a good time, but also to be around like our kind of people.
Go to Orange County.
No, did you what he said to have a good time, but be around like some black folks?
To be around some black folks.
Yeah.
Go to Long Beach. I mean,
From what we heard about Long Beach, it don't sound too.
Like, don't get me wrong, bro. It's rough, bro.
Like,
Like, it's rough.
Snoop ain't made it Long Beach sound too.
Again, bro. Bro, everywhere in Southern California is active, dog. Everywhere, bro. Everywhere. There's no safe space. There's nowhere that you're gonna be in Southern California where you are not on gang territory, bro. There's nowhere. You just gotta learn how to you gotta acclimate. You gotta learn how to fucking move. You know what I'm saying? When to move, who to fucking hang around with.
And I was just about to say that too, because I saw something like where they do had a whole it was like a whole graph of saying these are the different hats you cannot wear because they represent this. And it was like a fucking Houston Astros hat, and this represents Hoover or some shit.
I promise the God it do. You can't wear.
I can't wear a star like.
You can't wear no hats in California. No hats. Every hat is a gang, nigga. Crazy. Every hat, every single hat, every fucking hat has an affiliate. When I say every, I mean that shit from the pits of my soul, nigga.
And that graphic had about fucking 40 different hats on that bitch, nigga.
Keep playing.
And it was like it had about 4 different versions of Houston Astros hats. And I'm like, what the hell does a Houston Astro hat have to do with?
And that shit is serious, nigga. Like niggas, you going to get pressed, bro. Like if you go out there wearing a majority of a color, dog, in a area that is just semi-active, bro, them niggas is going to press you, bro. It's just life. Like, it's just the way life is out there, bro.
And the thing is, because I was watching the fucking podcast with Mike D, he said he went to Cali and shit. He's like, he go to some place and he get pressed because he's wearing a goddamn blue and orange Houston Astros hat. And tell whole time the dude that's pressing him is a kid that's 13 years old.
You think it's a game, dog. Like you think it's like, bro, that shit is real, bro.
And that's what he was like, bro. This shit. So he's like, basically, next time he came with a neutral colored hat that he thought was a neutral colored hat, he still got pressed again.
Like you can't. There's no hat.
What you wearing that hat for, dog?
Yeah. Where you from?
I swear to God.
Where you from?
Why you on this? Because first thing that's gonna come. The first thing in my mind is like, if you wearing that hat, why is you over here? Why is you on this side if you wearing that hat, bro?
And the whole time we from Texas, we ain't got no idea. Man. Don't even know what hood we in or nothing like that.
Man. I'm like, nigga, I need a haircut today, nigga. I just threw a hat on. You can't.
That's what yesterday I said on the podcast. He said I needed a haircut, so he said I put on a hat.
Yeah.
That's wild.
And people get the notion that since California's aesthetics look nice, that there aren't killers living in these homes, dog. And when I mean killers, like niggas that will fucking drive by, shoot you on sight, like real gang banging activity, bro. Just because these niggas live in Orange County or fucking
with they
Baldwin Hills or some shit, you think that these niggas is active and about that shit, bro. For real, and been like that, and that shit go for generations, man. This nigga grandpa,
born into that shit.
Bro, this nigga grandpa is from the same hood. This nigga daddy from the same hood. His big brother is from the same hood. His uncles is from the same
moms
hood.
And shit too.
And what, I'm not finna be from the hood, nigga, and we live here?
Hell yeah. Like, man, let's do an intro right quick so I can introduce everybody to my brother.
And y'all know what it is, man, and y'all know what it ain't, bro. It's your host with the most, man. Take your blunts, raise them up.
Hey, I ain't got one.
For a toast, man. It's your boy Skub Dose, man. And we back with another episode of Riding High presents Off the Kush podcast. And I just want to say a big fuck you to all them haters out there, man. Hey, man. Who we got in the building today, bro?
Hey, man.
I want you to introduce him.
I can't even sit here and be like I've been doing it for a long time because I've been doing it all my motherfucking life.
You know what I'm saying?
My little brother, man, he 2 years younger than me. Shout out to our baby brother, Ricky. He tuned in right now, too. You know what I'm saying, man? My brother that's 2 years younger than me. We grew up together. We was, still is, super tight, you know what I'm saying? But as an older, obviously, we got kids and went different ways. But whenever we was younger, you couldn't separate us. And my mama used to dress us like twins and shit.
Yeah, that's fine.
I fucking, you know what I'm saying? I hated that shit. But hey, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, sleep in the same bed, growing up type shit. You know what I'm saying? In the same bathtub with your little brother type. That black folk shit. You know what I'm saying? That
real nigga shit.
For y'all that don't know, man, this is my brother Ahmad Boston, man. My brother DJ Boss, man. You know what I'm saying?
You did.
Shit. Shout out everybody that's tuned in. What's up, Alex? What's up, Mo? What's up, Linda? Shout out my kinfolk Claude Boston, man. Hey, what's up, Ricky? Once again, what's good? Quinta and Cabrera, man. I don't know how to pronounce y'all other names. Shout out to Noah Solis and everybody else that's tuned in, man. We off the cushion. We about to get off the cushion some even more. Shout out to Lori Love Entertainment. Shout out to Stephanie Cincinnati, man. Let's keep on going with this one though, because this is a good one though. And then we'll get a little bit into my little brother's story and shit. But Alex was saying I wore Astros hat at the Dodgers game. The Mexicans wasn't playing.
Bro, y'all.
At the Dodgers game?
Bro, it is serious, man. Like, bro, I be trying.
Up at the Dodgers game.
Like you're literally wearing a fucking sign that says, I'm from here, or I'm from here, or I represent this, or I represent fucking
What's the
that.
best way to dress, though? Like, say if I do want to go to, like, a sports event in Cali, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the best? Can I wear, like, the team logos? Like, should I go in a white tee? Like it what's the most safest way to be? I'm with my family and shit. I don't want no problems, you know what I'm saying? Kind of shit.
Okay,
you know
so, like, me personally, if I was to go to, let's just say the Astros is playing the LA Dodgers, and I'm an Astros fan, yeah, I can dress up in all their motherfucking gear and go to this baseball game.
Stay around the stadium.
But you just got to know that there is a high probability that you gonna fucking interact with some niggas because they gonna think that you fucking from Hoover, bro. That's just what it is.
And that's around the stadium.
That's what the Astros hat represents.
Yeah. And Hoover got enemies. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Like a
motherfucker. All I'm gonna say, bro. Hoover has enemies, my guy.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And them niggas, and some of them niggas is on site.
God damn, man.
No questions asked.
Be careful how you move, man.
You have to, bro. Like, man, and I don't deter nobody from going to Cali, bro. Just go over there.
You need a tourist guide.
They say like stay. I've heard like go and just if you gonna go stay in like Hollywood or some shit like that.
Fuck no.
Was it like
Hollywood?
Was it Hollywood or North? Is it North Cali? Somewhere they say go stay where it's like tourist shit and you ain't really gonna be around no fuck shit, but it's still kind of fuck shit around because obviously people target tourists.
Again, everywhere in Southern California, everywhere, bro. Every single fucking block, every alley, every goddamn sidewalk, pavement, every street, bro, is gang territory. Everyone, no matter where you go. You know what I'm saying? Again, you just gotta fucking know how to maneuver. Definitely let niggas know that you from fucking Texas and that we is not over here gangbanging on that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? We can't, like, I would say a good place to definitely be, or a good area to be, would be in the Anaheim area.
So stay in a suburb. Don't stay directly in Los Angeles.
In the city.
I mean, I wouldn't. Because because directly in Los Angeles, you gonna have to pick an area to stay. You want to stay in South Central? You want to stay in Compton?
Watts?
You want to stay in Watts? You know what I'm saying? There's no fucking like just neutral area where like you want to stay in neutral land.
Like, everything is there's a border to everything.
Everywhere is active, bro. Everywhere, man.
God damn.
Everywhere is fucking active, bro. And if you go out there looking suspicious, but you is definitely gonna get fucking approached.
Yeah,
man.
Alex said not downtown either. I like it, but it's super sketchy.
Man,
Said Malibu.
yeah, like Now, when you start saying places like Malibu,
Beverly Hills and shit like that, okay,
Hills,
like for us that have never been to shit like that, let's like speak on that a little bit. Like, what does that mean to like people like over there? Because over here, like we watch shows as like a kid.
Okay, so Beverly like
Hills 90210, and we look at shit like that as like, damn. Like,
now that you say that Beverly Hills 90210, rest in peace to Shannon Doherty.
Yeah, sure,
you know what I'm saying?
Hell,
Grew up on that shit. But so Beverly Hills, Newport, I mean even Huntington Beach, fucking
these are names that we hear and we just think of like fucking millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you goddamn right.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Money
You
gotta have money and live in Hollywood too. That's what I thought.
You got. I mean, not so much. Not so much. But the areas that I'm naming, bro, it's big money places, bro. And I would say that those could be your like little safe havens. You know what I'm saying? Like neutral areas.
Yeah.
But those are also can be targeted. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'll put it in perspective for you. Compton, from Beverly Hills to Compton, bro, is like 10 minutes. You know what I mean? 15 minutes type shit, bro. If that.
I'm looking right here from like Inglewood. It's like South Beverly Hills is basically just north of Inglewood type shit.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you just gotta be fucking careful, bro, and stay the fuck out the way, bro, and look like a fucking adult and not a gangbanger.
Okay, but does it mean like the same shit to someone who's like from Cali as it means to like us in Texas? Like Beverly Hills, you living in fucking Orange County and you hear the name Beverly Hills, does it like damn, like those are goals one day, you know what I'm saying, type shit. Not like, and not even like realistic goals. Like, yeah, one day I'm gonna move to Beverly Hills, but just on some like.
It's so different, bro. Because I'm gonna say,
don't mean shit. Beverly Hills don't mean shit to y'all type shit.
Yeah, because we live in Orange County, nigga. Then that's exactly what I was gonna say, because we live in Orange County
already.
You know what I'm saying? You can see just as lavish and big fucking homes and fucking stars and whatnot in Orange County as you do in fucking Beverly Hills. Like when I think of Beverly Hills, I really think of like fucking like the rich and famous. Like
like actors, and shit like that. Movie directors, movie stars, and movie producers,
That's what I personally think of when I think of fucking Beverly Hills and shit like that.
Okay,
but when I think about like rich doctors and rich lawyers, that's fucking stars, nigga.
Okay, was that like Beverly Hills, or that's above? Would you put that above like a Beverly? Or that's equal level.
I would say equal level. Okay. It's just that fucking everything is bought up in Beverly Hills.
Okay, already.
You know what I'm saying? So
there's no property, right? So there's no land.
So Calabasas. Oh, everything's bought up in Calabasas. Hidden Hills. Fucking everything's bought up in Hidden. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how that shit goes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's dope, bro. I think everybody should experience it. I think a lot of motherfucking niggas would love it out there, and vice versa. I think a lot of niggas from Cali would love it here.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I just think everybody has to give it a chance and be like, fuck it and just go. You know what I'm saying? Just go, bro. Just go check it out. I swear to God, you're gonna love it, bro. The Mexican food is fucking completely different. Just as fire. But fucking completely fucking different, bro.
So you can't even compare, like the way they always try to say the best Mexican food is in Texas. Some people say the best Mexican food's in Corpus Christi, Texas. Like, so you can't even really compare because it's two different styles of.
It's so different, dog. It's so different
already.
Like y'all niggas eat tacos. We out there we eat burritos, nigga.
Oh shit.
So it's like it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's different
already.
So how can I compare like? Cause nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Like in Corpus Christi, I probably done had the best taco.
You right, bro. I be getting some burrito. I forgot what it's called, but it's called Cali something, man. They come with everything. It got like the, you know what I'm saying? It got the guacamole.
You know what I'm saying? Like we do burritos out there.
If not, bro, you just ask for like a regular burrito here in Texas. They just gonna give you like some bean, meat, and cheese. I'm like, nigga, this ain't no burrito. Like
no Taco Bell burrito.
Yeah, nigga, I want all this shit.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like
cream, guacamole,
Corpus Christi, Texas, the best fucking street tacos. Like I bite my fingers eating them hoes. Like I done fucking cut the inside of my mouth chewing to got, you know what I'm saying? On a fucking Corpus Christi fucking taco, nigga. That's my shit. But it's just, I didn't eat tacos like that.
So street tacos wasn't a common thing over there when you were in Cali back in the day.
Like not when I was coming up. I was on them fucking burritos, bro. Like we came up on them burritos type shit.
Hell,
you know what I mean?
Breakfast burritos?
No,
I never even had a breakfast taco until I came to Texas, nigga.
What do they do for breakfast?
Donuts and shit. Nah, like I ain't.
Y'all don't eat Mexican food for breakfast?
I never had a kolache until I came to this motherfucker. Never heard of this shit, bro. Kolache.
That is different. That is different.
And
That's
breakfast tacos with fucking eggs and potatoes and bacon. And
but was that because you were in Orange County and not East LA?
Maybe. Maybe, bro. Maybe.
God damn,
you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I would assume.
So that makes sense now why Pops is on fucking next Friday talking about put some hot sauce on my burrito,
baby.
Okay, already.
It's like we really we really do burritos out there. Like that's a thing out there. Like Cali, a wet carne asada burrito will change your life, nigga.
Yeah. See, like burritos here, we got we get like the Jalisco style burritos with like the fucking.
And that shit is a small ass skinny fucking burrito.
The one that Jalisco
dripped in sauce and shit. Like,
the one that they put the sauce on the top and shit like that. You don't fuck with those guys,
bro.
Damn.
You couldn't. I don't even eat burritos here.
You got to go to that taco truck El Tree, baby. They got some good burritos over there.
I don't even eat burritos, bro. I haven't ate burritos in years and years and years. Not since I've been here, type shit.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
I want them tacos, nigga.
Hell yeah. Shit, let's hit my bro with some of them off the Kush questions, man. Shit.
All right, man. You want to jump on into it?
Yeah.
In case the people didn't know, we need you to let them know what side was you from, brother.
What side am I from?
Yes.
I kind of grew up all over, really.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I would say, like, we spend majority of our childhood, like, like, part of our early childhood, like, on the West, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, our teenage years and shit, you know what I'm saying, on the South Side. And then it's been South Side ever since.
Already. What was... Now, you're 2 years younger than D, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so from your recollection... What was it like growing up on the West in your day? Not y'all's day, not his day, but your day. Because that nigga had moved on with life. It was a point in time where it's your shit.
But we were still always around each other, but we had our own friends. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Tell them a little bit about like the.
So there was a point in time where this nigga was like, oh, I look up to my big bro. He's my big bro. Them niggas doing they big shit. These niggas seniors.
I was still at West Oso.
But then that nigga became a senior at one point. Yeah. Like, I'm that nigga now. You know, I want to know what them days was like.
Hell yeah. I was at West Oso, man. I still looked up to my big bro. Because he was going to Carroll, you know what I'm saying?
No, tell him about like the Molina days, like when we were still living in Molina type shit. Way before I was whenever I'm like fucking at West Oso Junior High, you're like at Carl Allen type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like let's pick up like let's say sixth grade Carl Allen. I'm in 8th grade at Oso. I'm playing on the fucking basketball team, the football team, our basketball team, football teams.
Carl Allen?
That's when we go. Carl Allen was an elementary.
That's when I had picked up sports.
So you couldn't play.
But we didn't have no team though at the school. But that's when I had first started playing. But I was tall, bro. I was like 6 foot. Like I was tall. I was like way taller than everybody in my class. You know what I'm saying? So I got picked up.
6th grade?
I think I was in the 4th. I think this was like 5th grade, around the 5th grade. Yeah. So this is like when I started hooping, and I was like at least a foot taller than everybody in my grade. You know what I'm saying? And I got picked up on an AAU team because we couldn't play, for the school, just shit. That's when I started playing ball, but I was tall and flimsy and clumsy.
What AAU team was that one?
I don't remember the team. I don't remember the name, but it was everybody from Oso. We had like a little summer league team.
Oh shit! Was Harper the coach?
Harper got me on the team.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Harper got me on the team, but I forgot who the coach was. But
was y'all nice?
Oh yeah, it was nice. But we didn't play too many games. You know what I'm saying? It was just like we played like I think maybe one or two tournaments. You know what I'm saying? Just to get our feet wet.
Right.
And then that next year, my 6th grade year, I averaged like 20 points a game, man.
Nah.
Yeah, like
6th grade year?
Yeah, like
you
20 points. Yeah.
You busting their ass.
Well, not 6th grade, it was 7th grade. Yeah, it was 7th grade. Because I was still playing AAU those 2 years, the 5th and 6th grade.
Busting their ass.
And I think Carl Allen still had the 6th grade, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Carl Allen was 5th grade and 6th grade.
They still had.
So that's what I'm saying, because we were in 8th grade and we're fucking raw as fuck. Like our football team, we never lost a game. Our basketball team, we only lost one game in 2 years. So
who y'all lose to?
Tom Brown. And in basketball, we lost to Tom Brown 8th grade year, the last game of the fucking year in the championship game of the CCISD tournament. So this is kind of a good story too, because this would kind of like lines up too. So the class that was like between ours, I'm class of 04, he's class of 06. Well, class of 05, they weren't really good at all. They had like one dude that was good, and it was Irwin. And basically during football season, they tried to make Irwin the quarterback.
That should be happening.
They
like
just tried to
too.
put the whole team on Irwin, and he couldn't carry the whole team.
Already.
And even in basketball, they were decent, but they were trying to put everything on Irwin. So it was like skip the 05 class, and they were the next class because they class was like. They could put a whole team out there that was just straight niggas, that could straight ball. You know what I'm saying?
We had a starting 5 and a bench, basically. Like
Nah.
all of us was like equally as talented. You know what I'm saying? I can go down the list of like well-known people that was on that team. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a squad. You know what I'm saying? We had Gerald Harper. We had me. We had William Thomas.
And this
we had
Isaiah Sullivan,
Milford Topsy. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah
Sullivan.
Sullivan.
That was 7th grade. Milford was Milford there in 7th grade?
Milford was on our team for a while, but I remember he had checked out and went to Cullen and played, and then everybody started checking out at that point. But he was on our squad for a while, man.
Damn, that's what's up.
But yeah, man, like we had a lot of good people, a lot of good talent come through also in that class. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so if I ain't mistaken, like 7th grade basketball season comes. Okay, no, 7th grade football season comes, and the first game or something, you broke your arm. What was it? Mm-hmm. Was it the first game or practice? What was it?
It was the first game. Yeah, it was the first game of the season.
7th grade.
Yep. 7th grade, first game of the season. I had practice like, man.
All the off season shit.
Them practices was hard. That's all I remember about that shit. I don't remember the season. I don't remember the pain. I don't remember like the broken arm. I don't remember the play. I just remember all the work that I put in that summer, bro. I remember all the work that I put in that summer, and then like
the first play of the game.
It was like
not the first play.
I thought it was the kickoff.
It was the kickoff, but it was the second half. The kickoff. The kickoff for the second half. And like it was like well after the whistle had blown, so I had let my guard down and I was like jogging, you know what I'm saying? And somebody pushed me in the back, you know what I'm saying? When I wasn't expecting it, fell down wrong and had dislocated my wrist. Went to the emergency, lost out on the whole season, bro. The whole season was gone.
You was out for the whole season?
The whole football season, yep.
We had to go to Driscoll, all in my pads and shit. And I started crying, man, right there in the waiting room.
Goddamn right.
My mama
mad
was like, what's wrong? Your arm hurt? I was like, hell no, man. I didn't put all that damn work in, man. I didn't go get to play this season. Shit. I was sick, bro. I was so sick. I said, I didn't put in all that damn work. Boy. And then my mom, she had a little situation with her arm, so she was just kind of like squirmish the whole time. She was kind of just like not really wanting to look, you know what I'm saying? And then when they had took me in the back, you know what I'm saying, to pop my shit back in place, she couldn't even be in there, so I had to go through that by myself. But I understand because she had twisted her shit all up when she was younger.
That shit hurt like a bitch.
Man, it took him like 3 or 4 times to get it in place, and he was like trying, like he was like
yanking on that motherfucker.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna count to 5. And I'm gonna pop it, and then like he was like 1, 2, and then he would go to 3, and then that shit wouldn't pop into place. And again, I was just looking at him like, what the hell, like?
That's crazy. Yeah. Looking at this nigga like, why you doing me like this, man? Mm-hmm. Every time you say 3, like.
Yep. So that shit happened like 2. I'm glad she wasn't in the room because she really would have been sick, man. She would have really been sick. Yeah, I was out for the whole season, man, after that. And then basketball season came around, and then that's the season that I averaged like 20 points a game. Because I was like I said, I was like a foot taller than everybody.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would just catch the ball. I had no skill. Well, actually, I had a little bit of skill, you know what I'm saying? I could shoot. But my game was developing fast at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Because our parents, we didn't play like...
We was hooping every day.
Yeah, we didn't play like City League basketball or nothing like that. Like... We didn't play like he played a little bit of AAU basketball. What do you say? They played like 2 tournaments. Like we didn't come up playing like 6, 7 years old playing for the city, or we didn't do no basketball camps or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So we were basically like learn on the fly type shit. But at the same time, we would be at fucking Pebble Park playing with dudes that were fucking literally 4, 5, 6 years older than us. Shit. Sometimes they were fucking dudes that were 15, 15 years older than us type shit. Man. Hell yeah, straight up. Yeah, straight up.
Learn something today.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, same shit, bro.
Yeah, and then what really got me really good at basketball is like back in the going back to the Molina days is like my cousin Justin. He used to have a little basketball goal. Man, that was a spot, man. Like at my great grandma's spot, man. And we'd be out there just hooping every day hard. Like and then you know what I'm saying. I would go to Tim Price house. You know what I'm saying. We would practice over there. We would go to John Bell's house. We would be hooping it over there. You know, everybody had a goal outside their house. You know what I'm saying. Around this time.
And like, who's the superstar that y'all are watching in the league for real at this time? Like, what was going on in the league at this time when y'all was y'all looking at LeBron? Was y'all looking at Durant?
I didn't even really get into watching basketball until.
Tell the truth, we didn't give a fuck about nothing but Skip to Bailu, main event, fucking headache, 50, and helicopter.
We wasn't watching NBA like that.
We didn't give.
And one like
that's all we gave a fuck about.
Was everything, bro. Shoes, merchandise, mixtapes. Like, straight up, was like life back then.
We didn't give a fuck about no Jordans. So, what new Jordans? No, we want them new and ones.
Yep.
Oh, that's straight crazy. Like that. Like it was that era, like a motherfucking shit. Hell yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, but I would say like if anybody, this was like around the time where like you know what I'm saying, like Allen Iverson was like doing this thing.
That's what I was gonna say. Like AI.
AI was doing this thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's a few other cats doing their thing, but AI, I would say AI because he was like like nobody seen like something like AI before when he came into the league. You know what I'm saying? Like the way he dressed, the way he act, like, he act like one of us. You know what I'm saying? So like he kind of like we
swagger on the court,
resonated with him a lot. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like. AI had a lot of influence.
Now everybody on y'all's damn team damn near had braids and shit.
Dreads.
They wasn't nobody with no dreads back then. They wore the goddamn cornrows and shit like the motherfucker shit. Hell yeah.
There wasn't no plaits or like.
Hell yeah. So
no
7th
dreads,
grade
like
basketball season, I remember it, if I ain't mistaken. Did they made it to the that went to the CCISD tournament, but you failed and you didn't get to play in the CCISD tournament, or was that 7th grade or 8th grade? That was 7th grade, right?
That was 7th grade.
That was 7th grade, right?
Yep.
And did they win or they lost the tournament?
I think we won.
They won?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we won.
Okay. Because then I remember coming back like 8th grade year and y'all playing the CCISD tournament again and y'all won that CCISD tournament again and you played that year. And to me, that was like y'all got even though y'all didn't play Tom Brown, like y'all got the revenge for us. Even though y'all had won, they had won that year before, you were on the team, but you had failed, so you didn't get to play in that tournament. Whenever you played in 8th grade and you actually played, and for me to see y'all win that championship, that was like redemption for that team that I was on that we lost that championship game to Tom Brown 2 years before.
Who did y'all play in the first championship that you didn't get to play?
I think it was Grant, if I'm not mistaken.
Was it Grant or Winseal?
Like Grant or...
When it wasn't Winseal with Jeremiah Jenkins and all them for the championship in 7th grade they played.
I couldn't even tell you, but I know Grant was a good team back then. Winseal was good, and Driscoll had a couple of good players. I don't know if they put together a good record, but they had a couple of good players on their team.
Who is Winseal? I ain't never heard of that.
There's a fucking it's called like Metro now.
Oh.
Yeah, it was called Winseal back then, Metro now.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it was like if you from the north side, more than likely you either went to Winseal or Driscoll. So those were like the north side kids and stuff, like the east side kids went to Winseal and shit like that.
Who was the burst? Who was the baddest kids back then? Like the baddest, like what?
On the court?
Nah, I'm talking about like in life, nigga. Like if you see this nigga at the laundromat and this nigga wilding out, you like, oh, that's a.
Well, see, because I would say we went through the era where, like, we were whenever we lived with our parents, like, we weren't really out there like that to be roaming by ourselves to see somebody like that. But, like, I always tell you, like, my daddy would always point out, like, that kid goes for bad, stay away from that kid. And I didn't know what goes for bad meant back then. But now, as an adult, I understand what it means. Like, you see a motherfucker doing some fuck shit, you tell your kid, hey, or the kid that wants to see the kids fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like, stay away from that kid type shit. The one that's trying to make the two kids who are friends fight, stay away from that kid type shit. You know what I'm saying? And by the time we moved in with my grandma, like, we were just basically, I ain't gonna say confined to the neighborhood because we could have went anywhere we want, but we were just so Crestmont, like, if it wasn't a West Oso event that we were going to or a basketball game that we were going to or some shit like that, a basketball tournament or the mall or some shit or one of our homeboys' house shit, 9 times out of 10 we in the hood. Catch us at Pebble Park. Shit.
You know who was a badass motherfucker, bro?
Who?
That one, Shamar Lynch.
Oh, my kinfolk, man. Goddamn.
Dog.
Goddamn, kinfolk. Kinfolk had to put you out there, kinfolk.
Yeah,
yeah, my kinfolk. He was bad. Yeah, he was in my grade.
Badass.
Yeah, hell yeah. He pissed in the trash can in 5th grade in the classroom.
Yeah.
Oh, he one of them.
Yeah, he was bad as fuck.
I don't give a damn.
He ain't bad though. He got his shit together. Shout out to my kinfolk, man. But yeah, you was bad as fuck when we was little. Shit, like a motherfucker. Shit, like a motherfucker. Hell yeah. Always in trouble.
We was always, all of us was getting into some shit we wasn't supposed to, bro.
When did you hop off the porch and be like, you know what, I'm finna try this. I'm finna try this herb out, man. See what this talking about.
Shit, I don't know, man. I was late to the game. I was late to the party for sure.
No shit, like in high school type shit.
Mm-hmm.
No shit.
Well, no, it wasn't high school. I would say it was in middle school, probably like in the summer, though. But I was, I was like, I was a social smoker, bro. You know, what
that's
like,
what I be telling you.
You wouldn't catch me just like, you know what I'm saying, smoking all the time like that. You know what I'm saying. Most of the time, I was like focused on like school or some shit,
sports and shit like
sports
that.
and shit. You know what I'm saying. But I wasn't like a square. You know what I'm saying. If I like hung around the homies or like went to a party, like, you know what I'm saying. I was like, everybody knew who the fuck I was, especially like in high school and shit. Like we was all partying like that. Come on. So,
what's the what was the first time you had got like you got caught? You got caught smoking. Cause everybody done got caught, man. When was the first time you got caught? So you know what I'm saying, solo dolo or with your friends?
Like in the act?
Yeah.
Just like
red handed, like this, look.
I don't know. I can't say that one's ever happened though. You know we was out, nigga. I was the king of sneak, nigga, when we was growing up, bro.
Come on.
That's
you ain't never
my people used to always say, shit, I'm the sneaky one out of the siblings, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you was the one.
But you know, I never got caught in like
you
just
was the one
smoking
stealing
like
slices of cheese and shit. You was the one stealing slices of cheese on the low.
Was your first time ever getting caught or in trouble for smoking was with Chris Reed? Was that your first time ever getting into some shit behind some bud?
Yeah, that was my first time.
Tell that story. You was telling me earlier.
How old was you?
I was like 16, 15.
Yeah, because tell this story, and then after that, I want to go back to the story about choosing like high schools and shit like that. Really? I want school to know that story. So tell the story about y'all getting pulled over with Reed first.
Not pulled over.
Yeah, but we was just going, man. We was just chilling with some girls. It was just two of us, two girls. You know what I'm saying? We went out.
It's you and the
get
homie.
some gas, bro.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
It's you and the homie and 2 girls.
Yes, me and the homie, 2 girls and. You know what I'm saying? We going to get some gas. Ain't even doing nothing important, but we just junksters and just like, oh, nigga, we finna go to the store, get some gas. You know what I'm saying? Put the pin a foot, $5 in the tank or something. You know what I'm saying? So we went to the store, got the gas or whatever. Everybody got bud, basically. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got bud on them.
Got their own sack type shit.
You already know niggas is driving crazy and shit. He like peels off from the gas station. We get pulled over. We get lit up. You know what I'm saying?
You had to be 16 because you didn't go to jail, so you couldn't have been 17 because you didn't went to county.
No, I wasn't 17. I was either 15 or 16.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure I was like one. I probably was 16.
Already.
That's age old tale.
So y'all leave the gas station.
Yeah, man. Like so, like
yo, he peeled out.
Yeah, he peeled out. Yeah, he peeled out,
no.
nigga. Like tire burn, nigga. Like everything.
Oh man.
So, with the blood out the window.
I don't know if they seen that shit or what, but like, man, they lit us up like right after that shit. And they had all the girls behind us, bro. They was in the back. They had all the bud. You know what I'm saying? They was supposed to be sparking us up. Honestly, I was just finna hold on to my shit that night. They was finna be sparking us up because they had all the fucking bud. Yeah. So
but you said you had just got an ounce?
They had an ounce.
Oh, okay,
I didn't have no ounce. I only had like, maybe like, I would say like a couple of sweets, probably like a dime, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, Percy's.
Yeah, like a little dime.
Nigga had some Percy.
Chris maybe had like maybe like a 15, 20, you know what I'm saying? Right. Man, we get lit up, bro. This nigga, like, has his shit. I'm already stashing my shit. My shit's already stashed, you know what I'm saying? And I had a good stash spot. And then this nigga's like, do something with this. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, what am I supposed to do with your shit, nigga? Like, the girls in the back, they already fucking stashed their shit under my seat, you know what I'm saying? Wow. They didn't already stash their shit under my seat.
Wow.
So, like, soon as Law, like, you know what I'm saying, comes with the flashlight and shit, like, he can just see the bag of weed, bro, right there on the fucking floor. It's right there by the pedal. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to search the car or nothing. He can just, it's right there. He's like, whose sack is that? Who's weed? Or he didn't say sack, but, you know, whose weed is that? Whatever. Everybody's like, oh, what? You know, like, acting dumb, you know what I'm saying? You get everybody out the car, separates everybody, you know what I'm saying? They start searching the car. Nobody claims the bud, bro. Nobody claims the bud. And they find a whole another ounce in the back. You know what I'm saying? I see them fucking pulling out a whole fucking big ass. I'm like, God damn. I said, I know that shit ain't Chris. I know that shit ain't mine either. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking they going to find my shit too. But they didn't. They didn't find my shit. But nobody claimed that shit, bro. They ended up putting me in the back of the cop car because I told them, I said I'm 17 because I already knew. I said I got a good. They ain't finna find my shit. So I'm over here thinking like a youngster, like all I got to worry about is curfew. You know what I'm saying? Because it was late. Wow. So I was like, I'm 17. You know what I'm saying? So I can get home for curfew. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about that shit.
What they say,
bro. They tried to put that weed on me. Put me in the back of the car. I was on the way to fucking to county and everything, and I was like, man, I ain't even 17. I'm only 16 years old. Fucking lawman got super pissed, bro. Like stomped on the fucking gas and started like cussing and bitching me out and shit. Yeah, bro. But we both me and Chris, we was under, so I think we just got like little misdemeanor tickets or some shit. You know?
But you say he called somebody else and they dropped you off at home? You say they called somebody. He called another cop dropped you off at home?
Yeah. He was so pissed off, bro. He didn't want to take me home, so he had somebody else come pick me up. He
make y'all walk type shit.
He didn't want. He couldn't make us walk because we was like under the age and shit. But he like called somebody else to pick us up, and this cop was all being cool and shit. But he still knocked on the door and told my people what happened and shit. He wasn't too fucking cool. But he had to do that. But
what your people say?
Yeah, bro. So that shit happened. Next day, man, I went to Chris fucking house. We down and out. The laws and took all our bud and shit. You know what I'm saying? We all pissed about the altercation. I'm like, damn, nigga, these hoes, like, you know what I'm saying? They got fucking weed on me and shit from they sack and, you know what I'm saying? They done found your shit. We all pissed off. You know what I'm saying? All stressed out. I said, nigga, I had weed, nigga. I said, they didn't even find my shit. I said, I went straight to the stash spot, bro. Found my shit. This nigga was all mad and shit. He was
you got away with the herb and I didn't, looking ass.
But shit, we had some green to smoke though. You know what I'm saying? We had some green to smoke, so it was all good.
God damn. So I want to talk about this a little bit. So after 8th grade, you have been going to school with fucking all them fucking class of 06 at OSO since what? Y'all checked in the Skinner at, let me see. You checked in the Skinner in 3rd grade. So from 3rd grade to 8th grade, that's 5 years. You have been going to school with them for 5 years. By this time, I went to Carroll, but I left Carroll and went to West Oso. So this is sophomore year of me, summer going into junior year, and you're about to be a freshman. And I remember, were you planning on going to Oso? Did you think you were going to be going to Oso for 9th grade?
It just depends. Like, I wanted to go to Oso, but
because I remember like a month before, maybe even like 2-3 weeks before school started, Mama asked us like, do y'all want to go to Carroll or do y'all want to go to Oso?
We always had options. And I was always teetering back and forth because all my friends was at Oso. But then again, like,
all of our friends were at Carroll too because those were the neighborhood kids.
That's true. But I was kind of getting recruited to Carroll too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people was telling me to go to Carroll for basketball. Like, this is when I was going to Oso and showing out in tournaments and stuff. And they was like, man, you come to team up with my son, we'll be good. You know, like I had formed like some friendships there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I went through the same shit.
So I was like, you know, like, so I did want to try something new. And then on top of it, I was like, man, maybe you have a different chance to get exposure as 5A. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to up my game, bro. I thought it would be a different, a good thing for me. And it worked out pretty good, man. Like, our freshman team was cold, bro. Like,
hell yeah.
Our freshman team was cold.
Shout out Cantu, man. It's fucking Price. Fucking, who else was
Cantu was on your freshman team?
Hell yeah.
He was nice or not?
Yeah.
Nah, Cantu was nice.
Hell yeah, you have to be nice at Carroll because shit, they was some straight hoes shit. You could be raw as fuck, nigga, and get cut. Hit that motherfucker.
Yeah, because
you could be raw as fuck.
That was the first.
Shout out to that boy too, Cans.
That was the first time I ever had to make a team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to try out. You know what I'm saying? You can just show up and make the team because at also you only got so many students. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You show up to try out, you damn near on the team.
You own the team, nigga. Shit.
But they have an A team and they have a B team. It just depends on which, squad you're gonna be on. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're gonna be on the squad. It wasn't like that there, man. Like, so yeah, you have to be raw. You have to be good. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't just be like. You have to take it serious.
Yeah, you gotta take it serious. You gotta be for real, and your grades gotta be up to par.
Exactly. Hell yeah.
You gotta be at 0 period. And did y'all have 0 period?
Yeah, but not for like freshmen. 0 period is gonna be more for like juniors and seniors and shit like that.
No shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. But then they have 0 period, but then they get out of school at like 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
None of that.
They ain't really have no kids going from 0 period, which is like 8 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock. Like that, I ain't really know no kids like that. I knew kids that had 0 period, but then they got out of school at like 3 o'clock and shit like that.
You looking at one? I ain't never got out of school early for nothing.
Damn.
Me neither. Not even my senior year.
You know, I ain't never got out of early for nothing, bro.
I wish I would have.
Unless I was going to like a fucking doctor's appointment or some stupid shit. Or if I'm skipping.
Hell yeah.
I always looked at those kids like, damn, you must have did something right.
Man.
Fuck you did.
Come on, man.
So freshman year, y'all fucking, you don't play football at Carroll because at that point, I don't even know if you would think, I just went to Carroll for basketball, so it wasn't even about playing football and shit. Like,
wasn't even risking it.
Do your freshman year, y'all fucking do real good. I don't know if y'all I think y'all came second in district to Ray, if I ain't mistaken, to White Mike.
And what is Carroll looking like at this time? Is Carroll
5A as high as he goes?
I'm talking about like as far as the diversity.
It's diverse as fuck, but it's still minority as fuck when it comes to black folks. Yeah. But it's black folks there. It ain't, you can't count the black folks on one hand. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I would say Carroll was probably about 60%. No, how do we say? Probably like 50% Mexican. Probably about 35% white, and probably about 15% fucking black type.
Probably made it seem like it was a lot more because like most of all the black people chill together.
Yeah, hell yeah, and all the black people chill together and shit like that.
So when you come in as a freshman, you're a senior?
No, I'm a junior. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. And we was there the first day of school together. His freshman year, fucking my junior year, shit at Carroll. At this time,
you ain't playing sports.
I had already fucking gave it up because my sophomore year, the coach, he basically cut me. Me and my homeboy B Miller, man, we were in fucking basketball tryouts, fucking short our fucking ass, but he fucking, when it came down to it, we didn't make the fucking team. Like that, this coach.
When I came in, I had a reputation. He was like, Boston.
Yep.
He had to he read it again. I was like, oh yeah, I ain't nothing like my brother. I had to say that off the rip because they had already heard about his little story.
Hell yeah.
I ain't like
But bro, my story didn't end too well at Carroll. But
that's what I want to talk about. Okay, so
the
end of freshman year after the basketball season and all that. Okay, summer comes along. Okay, you play. You go back. You start back Carroll.
You during the summer.
You on the Bearcats at that point?
Bearcats, yep.
So
and
summer
sex and weight league was fucking live and popping, you know what I'm saying? But that was like during the school year and shit, but you already know those are fucking legendary games, leagues and shit.
But summer, so summer going to sophomore year, you play for the Bearcats?
Yep.
Already.
So I played for the Bearcats so after my freshman season at Carroll, that's when I got on the Bearcats that summer. And then I was all the way with them all the way to like I was a senior basically.
Talk about some of the places y'all with the Bearcats playing like AAU basketball. Like where would they have y'all at? Randy's dad was like the coordinator and shit?
Yeah, Randy's dad was like the coordinator.
I know y'all hit the tone.
Then we had John Hernandez. He was our head coach. And then we had, I think his name was Ricky, but what's his name? Alex's dad, Alex Horn. Coach Horn. Yeah, Coach Horn was like an assistant coach, you know what I'm saying? And he took over head coaching duties for a while too when John Hernandez stepped down. But Yeah, man, we went a lot of places. We went to San Antonio. I mean, all over Texas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because y'all was always playing tournaments out of town and shit.
We was winning chips too. Like,
oh no, shit.
We was like we was definitely a top 2-3 team in Corpus. Like everybody wanted to be on the Bearcats.
Yeah.
No shit, and you had to try out for the Bearcats too.
Hell yeah, rigorous tryout, and a lot of people didn't make it, dog.
Like, oh no, shit.
Yeah, because I would be there for a lot of tryouts. Like I would actually have to go through a lot of the tryouts with people. I was already on the team, but like coach would like call me up and be like, I need you for the day to like tune these niggas up kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be like, hell yeah. He knew I was always I love ball, bro.
Yeah.
So any opportunity I got to like better myself to practice, you know what I'm saying? Especially in an organized environment like that, you know what I'm saying? I took advantage of because you had like Caffey's whole gym the whole day, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So and then a lot of people like they wouldn't make it, but yeah, it was hard, man. It was hard making that team. Like I remember I had to get voted in when I made it.
Oh no, shit.
Damn. By the coaches or the players?
By the players.
Damn.
By the coaches and players. I'm pretty sure the coaches had a vote too, but it was mostly by the players.
So them niggas.
It was so like y'all think he's good enough to be on the team. Y'all think he's a good fit, like personality wise.
You could have had an A1 ass fucking tryout, and them boys could have been just like, nah.
It's possible, bro. It's possible. I'm pretty sure like they didn't have the final say, but I'm pretty sure they took. You know what I'm saying?
They took what they said into consideration.
And I remember like they put me out of the gym. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure. And I asked like, because I think Isaiah was on the team, Tim was on the team. I said, what happened? And he was like, yeah, they took a vote.
Damn.
It was like that. So
it might have been some niggas that didn't raise their hands.
It probably was. It probably was a few that didn't raise their hand, but
this nigga ain't finna be the three.
And this is before I got to like, you know what I'm saying, King. So like, I wasn't cool with like Alex. I wasn't cool with like Randy. You know what I'm saying? I was just cool with like Tim and Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? And
that's crazy.
So like all my best friends like today, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That I consider close. You know what I'm saying? That was my best friends back then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it took some time to get to that point. Like that first year, they may not like me like that. You know what I'm saying? We was rooming up.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Wayne Hernandez out, and that's John Hernandez's nephew.
Oh shit.
We was rooming up with him. Like he was like, bro, he brought me in. Like, you know what I'm saying? He took me under his wing. You know what I'm saying? And we both rode the pine for that first year. Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Come on.
I mean, it wasn't even the first year, but it's, bro. After that, it took, man, that motivation. That was motivation for me, man. I came back. I think it was like my sophomore season, and I showed ass. After my sophomore season, you know what I'm saying? That summer, and this was like right before my junior year. Like, man, I showed ass. I came back dunking. I was flying high. You know what I'm saying? Like, my shot was like, it was like I was like a machine, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna cap. I couldn't.
The hard work was paying off.
Especially that summer.
The hard work was paying off.
Hell yeah.
Who was the hardest team that you remember playing on the AAU at that time?
The hardest team.
Yeah, like, damn, like, these niggas hoop too, but we gonna get on their motherfucking ass.
There was a team that we played from the north side, I remember, and they had like a lot of talent. They had like Paul Axel, they had Jeremiah, they had I think they had Nehemiah on their team too.
Jacoby?
I don't think they had Jacoby. But they had like, you know, like a lot of talent from the north side.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They had a lot of talent, bro, but they didn't play it good. Like, and that was one thing about us. Like, we had a lot of talent, and we played like as a team.
Yeah, y'all had a good mesh.
Yeah, because y'all had like the most talented players from like each different school type shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah.
But we also like played as a team too. Like, you know, like we shared the ball. Like they shared the ball too, but it wasn't like they didn't have. I can tell like they didn't have like a lot of chemistry like that. They probably maybe had like a couple tournaments under their belt. Maybe at that point, maybe I think they went on to be pretty good. But I remember that was one of the talented teams in Corpus around that time. But honestly, I can't remember too many off the top of my head, bro.
And there was never like no bullshit. Like whenever y'all would go out of town and stay at these hotels, it was never like, well, damn, we in San Antonio, we can't even get in the fucking rooms. And then it was always everything was straight legit with them.
Oh yeah,
they fed y'all.
We never paid a dime.
Damn.
We never paid a dime,
and everything was always in order. Never no bullshit.
Yep.
God,
never no council tournaments. Never know. Oh, we need $75 for
oh man,
because that was a lot of money back then. You know what I'm saying? $75. Like I mean, it would probably be like $150 now. Today's money,
right.
but
you goddamn right.
Yeah, it wasn't none of that, man. Like, and that's one thing about that team.
Okay, let's talk about fucking bid that Carroll sophomore year, then leaving Carroll Gordon the King.
Why?
We don't have to go into the specific details. I don't know if you want to or not, but let's just talk about it. So you start off, you were at Carroll, and football season's over with. Basketball season starts. You start off playing for Carroll, right? But then you got into a little bit of trouble. You failed, and whenever you had failed, that's whenever Mom and them pulled you from Grandma and them house and took you back to live with them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was
now when you went back to live with them, did you already know at that specific moment that you were going to King now?
Basically, yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
No, you didn't?
So those days was hard, man, when I first started living with them because I used to have to wake up like at 4, probably even earlier than that in the morning. Just to
so you thought you were gonna move in with them and still go to Carroll?
Yeah, because I can just easily go to CCI
okay.
in the morning and catch the bus to Carroll. So it didn't matter what school I went to.
Already.
You know what I'm saying? And I was already had my foot down in Carroll, like. And when I had moved back with my mom and them around this time, like I really started hitting the straight and narrow, man. Like my game started taking off again. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was smoking a lot. Bro.
Let's just say
you know what I'm saying?
We were thugging it real tough.
Y'all jumped off the porch.
Yeah. Like for a little bit, bro.
Not even off the porch. Like we were in the gutter, nigga. Like, and I'm 18. Man. I'm 18, fucking 17, 18. He 15, 16, and he just right along with me, and we just
out there
going hard. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't even put it out there because we were just going hard type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
Shit.
I was at school from Monday to Friday, and then like I wouldn't even go home Saturday or Sunday, and then I would just go right back to school, bro. Like it was getting bad.
Damn.
Just partying, bro. Partying all the fucking time.
That nigga say he don't even go
so
home.
So doing this, you know what I'm saying? I was still like
playing basketball.
Yeah, I was still playing basketball, but you know what I'm saying? Like I started failing my classes and shit. You know what I'm saying? I started falling behind on my classes, so like I wasn't able to play. And then once you get behind there, bro, like it's already so like this competition is so stiff, and I'm a sophomore on JV. You know what I'm saying? So like they got juniors and shit on JV. You know what I'm saying? So it's like hella competition. So like every game, every tournament, they put out a list. You know what I'm saying? Of like 15 players that are gonna get the 15 uniforms, and there's like 30 people in the class.
What?
Yes. So
that's
like
how it works.
Yep, that's how it works. So it was like a tryout every game, every tournament. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know what the roster was gonna be each tournament. You know what I'm saying?
Talk that talk.
So like I knew I wasn't gonna be on the roster for like a few weeks because I wasn't passing. You know what I'm saying? So this is when I had moved back with my mom, and you know what I'm saying? I had got my stuff together, and I started passing my classes again. I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I'm finna just start, playing again, and like. It didn't work out like that, bro. And it shouldn't work out like that. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't work out like that. But me having a young mind, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, okay, I'm passing my classes now. I should at least make the roster. I don't even give a damn if I play a minute. You know what I'm saying? I've been practicing hard for like the past month. You know what I'm saying? 2 months at this point because I think the progress reports come out every 6 weeks?
3 weeks.
Yeah. It was like
there were 3 report cards came out every 6 weeks. So basically, if you failed, you would have to sit out for 3 weeks. Which in basketball terms, that's like what 6 games down. You know what I'm saying? That's 6 games. Right. That's 2 games a week in basketball. At least. If you got a tournament,
that can be the whole district season. That can be the whole district season if you fell at the wrong time.
You out of there. Mm-hmm. You fucking out of there.
So you did come back to Carroll to play. I mean, you did come back for Carroll basketball, but they didn't let you play, or what happens?
No, so I started passing my classes, and then that list, bro, that I was telling you all about. So like. I'm thinking I'm going to make the list. And I remember that night before, man, I couldn't even sleep. I didn't even get 1 ounce of sleep because I was like, man, I want to make the team. I want to make the team so bad. I don't even care if I play. You know what I'm saying? And then by this time, bro, mind you, I had been living in Golfway, and I had been hooping with all the niggas on King's varsity team. You know what I'm saying? And they had been telling me, man, why you going to Carroll? You should come to King. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, I had already had this shit planted in my head, bro. Like I was chilling with like Sam Williams and and Warren, you know what I'm saying?
And,
and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I had all the people from
JB was over there with y'all too and shit. Joseph
JB, he would be around, you know what I'm saying? And then this is like when I started like hanging out with Randy from the Bearcats and everybody. Like, so all my friends was damn near like at King at this point. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I was
telling you to come, that there's basically a spot there for you type shit.
Right. Come fuck with us.
Yep. So after I didn't make the squad,
if you don't want niggas dancing all on the floor, come to King, nigga.
Come to King, nigga. Exactly.
So the list comes out and your name not on the list?
Yep. So the list comes out. My name's not on the list. And I'm just like, damn.
After I ain't getting no sleep.
So that next day, I tell my mama,
sick.
I want to go to King.
Yeah, I'm done.
And she was like, let's do it.
Man.
Check me out, bro. Right then and there.
See, I don't even know this story. This is my brother. I don't even know this story. Because we were living in different places at the time. You know what I'm saying? I was still living in my grandma's, and he got took back to my mom's house and shit. So I don't even know all this is going on. And this time, he's basically back on the straight and narrow. I'm 18 at this time, so I'm really hardcore thugging it. You know what I'm saying?
Bucking the fucking system.
Exactly. Hell yeah.
Bucking all the way.
Hell yeah.
Yo, but she was all for it, and it kind of made things easy on her too, because like I didn't have to like, you know, catch a ride with her in the morning to work. You know what I'm saying? I can just catch the bus. You know what I'm saying?
Now, so back in these days, back in this time, what is this, like 2000 what?
This is like 2002.
This was like
2004?
Yeah, because I was like a sophomore. So this was like, and I had left my sophomore year. It was like that Christmas break.
Right.
So yeah, it's like 2003 going into 04.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So like at this time, are you allowed, like technically, is it okay to switch schools to play another sport without no like lag time type shit?
It has to be approved by the transfer people. You could get like a hardship waiver is what they would call it type shit. If you have to move for like medical purposes or some shit like that, but you can't move for athletic purposes is what they would say.
Yeah.
Okay, so you could but you
still
got, so when you move,
it was just about the address. Just as long as you had somebody address like in that
but
area.
it wasn't no problem for you to play even though you weren't allowed to play.
Yeah, you have to. I don't know what he had to go through, but the rule was basically if you do a freshman year at fucking Carroll and you decide to do your sophomore year at Ray, then you would have to. You can't play varsity your sophomore year at Ray. You can only play JV. You can't play varsity at Ray until your junior year. So
it probably worked like that. But I was a sophomore, so I wasn't expecting it. There was only one sophomore on varsity at that time, and that was Randy. He was on the Bearcats. You know what I'm saying? So like I wasn't expecting to come in the middle of the year, mind you.
Right.
This is during Christmas time.
Right.
And be on varsity, and I'm a sophomore. So like I was totally fine being on JV, man, and like. Our JV team, like
there wasn't no problem like getting on the team and shit like that. It wasn't all that politic bullshit at Carroll or what?
No, wasn't no politics at all, man. Like I just was on the team and instantly became like a starter, like a day one starter. And we won district that year.
Damn, on JV.
Damn,
that's what's up.
Pulled off some crazy ass moves against Carroll. That's another thing, man.
Play Carroll?
Twice a year. Every time, dog, I showed ass against them. I made sure of it.
That boy said, I'm going up here to act a donkey.
Oh, yeah, I'll never forget that senior year game. We'll get into that one shit.
That's crazy. Versus Carroll?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, so you go into your junior year.
Yeah, going into junior year.
We're going to have to say that for another episode, man. I'm going to have to take off here in a bit.
Already. For sure.
We'll definitely do a part 2,
chopping up with y'all boys, for sure.
Yeah, we'll definitely do a part 2, because I definitely want to hear the rest of this, man.
Hell yeah.
For real, man.
We're going to have to do it official for sure.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about. I wasn't prepared tonight, but you know what I'm saying.
Let's just talk about that Carroll game real quick. The senior year, the Carroll game, and then we'll come back next time and we'll run through like the junior year and all that. But let's talk about that Carroll game senior year. And I'm gonna say from what I remember, like
who y'all playing?
Yeah, tell your point of view from.
This is Carroll. There was 2 games, like you say. The first game was at Carroll, and it was like these games were like playoff position was on the line, like at all these games. And Carroll and King is like a rival, so no matter what the record is, that
nigga started the rival.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? For that, those years y'all was probably down there saying hell yeah.
There was definitely a lot of ammunition for the fans back then, bro.
So,
for sure.
So if we talking senior year, like I said, we're not talking junior. We'll come back next time and talk junior. So senior year, what I remember. So I remember going to Carroll for the first game was at Carroll. And we go to Carroll, and this is against all his fucking old teammates and the coach that didn't let him fucking make the team and shit like that. And that first game, Carroll if I ain't mistaken, they kind of put their foot in y'all's ass, didn't they?
When we played in their gym?
When y'all played in their gym.
Senior year?
Yeah, senior year.
First game.
I think we lost that game, but it was a close game.
It was a close one? Okay, it was a close one. Okay. And then
I think we lost by like 7 points, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but I remember, man, they got lucky because I started cramping like late, man, and I was still scoring even though I was cramping late in that game. But I remember that game because I still made sure to like put in a good effort on that one.
Shit. And the only thing I remember from that game was
coach didn't even take me out. I'm like, my mom was screaming like, take him out of the game. Take him out of the game. I can hear him. I was thinking like, hell no, don't take me out the game. But I didn't say nothing. I ain't finna say that. But
you know what I'm saying? I need to get
that's
this
what I was
in.
thinking.
Hell yeah. So he's a senior. My sister's a sophomore at the time. And all I remember is leaving that Carroll gym and my sister just bawling, crying. Like, I don't even know her reason for her. I would still have to ask her to this day. But for my reason, I felt like she was crying because he had lost to his old school. And that shit was just like, she wanted to be proud of her brother for beating his fucking old fucking school.
Yeah, she wanted that
that they lost. So fucking, she was like so fucking sad. I remember her walking out of that Carroll gym just crying. Right. So I'll fast forward to the game that's at King. Back at King, fucking packed fucking house, fucking both sides fucking packed to the
this
fucking.
Was the game of the year, bro. Because if we didn't win this game, we didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah,
this was it.
Oh no,
hell yeah,
bro. And we had crawled our way back, like winning like
3 or 4 in a row,
three out of 4 games or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And we needed this last game to like get that third playoff spot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. So it was a big game. It was definitely
so it's
a big game.
fucking packed fucking gym, fucking half of fucking Carroll's at this motherfucker too. It's at King, big old fucking rivalry. Just a whole bunch of kids just acting the fool. Parents over there acting the fool too. It's a fucking big rivalry. And
ain't King green and gold?
Yeah, green and white.
Okay,
green and white.
Okay.
Hell yeah. And I just remember it being a back and forth game. The back and forth game, like the whole fucking game, you fucking knocked down like hella fucking threes that game. And the fucking point that I always remember from that game was basically like somebody passed you the ball and you were on the fucking corner fucking right 3 and fucking you were gonna fucking shoot a fucking 3 and fucking John Hosey comes flying at you. You pump fake. He comes flying. He fucking flies right by you. You scoot to the fucking side. You shoot that fucking 3. You fucking nail that motherfucker. And you just walk down the fucking court with your fucking finger pointed at your fucking eye. And the whole crowd was just like crunking. Me sitting there as older brother. I'm just looking at you. I'm looking at all the Carroll older heads and all the kids that are in his class at Carroll that he's supposed to be there at Carroll. So to me, I'm looking at it like, that's what y'all motherfuckers lost.
Damn near from the tear up.
That's what y'all fucking lost. Yep, straight up.
You know,
like y'all could have had that, but that's what y'all y'all like shit. Straight up.
You know what was the sweetest moment of that game though? Is after I busted their ass for all those points, I ended up fouling out of that game because I guess coach couldn't afford to take me out. So like I ended up fouling out with like a minute. Remember that, Derek? Like a minute left in the game. And like, but I'm glad I did looking back on it because the sweetest thing ever, bro, is walking over to Coach Bell and shaking his hand and looking him straight in the face like, bro, like, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we mopped.
He said, "This, we couldn't stop you, Ahmad. This is the only way we could stop you." That's what he said. Like by trying to draw foul. I don't know what he tried to meant by that, but that's what he said. This is the only way we could stop you. We couldn't stop you.
God damn, man.
That was the sweetest moment of that game for me.
Hell yeah. Man, for sure, we got to bring it back for part 2.
Yeah, we definitely going to do a part 2, man, and run through the rest of this, man.
Damn show, man. Appreciate my bro, DJ Boss, my boss coming through. Shit.
For real. You already know.
Take us out, Skub. Shit.
Hey, man. It's been another episode of Riding High Presents Off the Kush podcast, and we go, baby. Yeah.